Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am on art attempt number I want to say it's number 10 for me. Sorry, number 10 in the series. Number 8 for me because Trinika did 8 and 9. And lest any of you think that I was born with superpowers, let me just tell you that it had to be God that the other ones happened, because this creature has first looked like an elf and then Wonder Woman and now just a really ugly woman. So I'm vacillating between scrapping it or trying to fix its features so that it can become a woman. Now I have moved her successfully on to looking like a very creepy, scary woman or a zombie. But one thing I did notice, in real life, our body parts line up, so maybe I should do that with her. I had the mouth way over somewhere. Whatever the artist eye is that can be like, oh yeah, you just need to move this over and this up. I don't have that. The end. And yeah, scary. I'm glad humans don't look like this in real life. And there was a reason that I didn't want to paint a face. And this is it. I was like, well, I'll just do what I did with the dresses and just kind of try to be outside the lines and chill and draw. And I have Monkey Woman here. I'm debating, but there's a decent chance I'm about to draw a shoe. I got stressed out, so I'm just going for simple, and I'm going to cover the face again so that I don't have to deal with faces because I stink at faces. And full disclosure for those of you who are sick and might be like, how in the crap does she do this? I did it lying on the floor and shaking and eating crackers to try to stop shaking. And I had to pray, not even kidding you, after the faces because they look so terrible and it takes so much energy. I prayed that God would give me something that I could do, and then this came out. So God's also in this a lot. I put down my first layer. I wanted to have a navy. I don't have one. So there's some junk called Prussian blue, which by the way is not navy. And then I added black to it. And now I'm getting a weird kind of muddled gray. But it's what I have, so we're just gonna go with it. I have now learned to implement going from light to dark. So I did the skin first, and then just do a light wash on both, and to leave lots of white in your first level. So now is the quote hard part, which is waiting for this crap to dry and being patient before starting the next level so they don't bleed together. I also read haha, to change water frequently, so I might do that while I'm waiting, but I'm also tired. And for anybody who has chemical sensitivities, I paint outside and with a mask most of the time, and then sometimes come out so I can breathe. But watercolor has been the least potent offender thus far. So I'm totally making stuff up, but I accidentally got blue mixed into the skin color earlier because there was some blue on my brush, and I liked it. So then I came in and did little blue brush strokes on the skin, since apparently in watercolor you get to be creative. I got impatient and added the second layer early. But this is fun because you don't have to color inside the lines, and it's exactly what I needed for artistic expression. And I have to pray when I do it in order to not be perfectionistic. But it's enjoyable. Got bored waiting for the layers to dry, so I started this one. I don't really have a sketch. It's gonna have a hairband, that's all I know. I hope it doesn't look like crap in the end. Layer 3 applied. It's a little aqua-ier than the other black. Face is still drying. I put a second. So I ended up getting super frisky in multiple ways. One being going thick with black, and number 2 being going really abstract with the arms. The reason why is I realized the arms are disproportional, so I had to kind of make them up and go for a weird thing and try to blot that out. I don't know what I think. I think it was almost prettier like 7 steps ago, but it is what it's a wrap with this one. I think the more I do, the more I'll mess it up, but can tell that the head is in the wrong place. And I think the more I added, the more I took away from it. But I did have to, I accidentally overpainted the hat, so when I tried to make the head bigger, then the arms weren't proportional, so I added to them, and whatever it is, what is. After having done this, I'm realizing less is more, and I liked all my other ones way better than this. So, I'm going to try to do a quick sketch and hope for the best.